Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to another episode of our Man United career mode here on FIFA 17. The Return to Glory it's called. It's not been great the last couple of episodes, has it? Let's face it. Our next match is against, was that Chesterfield in the Cup? I can't remember who it is now. We've got a League Cup match, so we're going to change our squad around, obviously, to match that. Lafont is 76 rated, actually. He's not too bad, is he? We're bringing him back into the team. Who else we got? We're going to bring in Lottin for a game, I think. Doesn't often get a lot of chances with obviously Depay and Marshall ahead of him. Kovalenko in place of Asensio. Who else we got? We're going to bring in Fosu Mensah in the midfield in place of Pogba. If I can get to him, there we are. Who else have we got then? Who else we want to bring in? We're going to bring in Bunwell at right back in place of Cancelo, who's been fantastic. I really like him, Cancelo at right back. Who else do we have then? Hernandez, I think, will get a game. He hasn't played for a while, so he can come in for Bailey. Reece Oxford. Let's bring in Reece Oxford in place of Jimenez. And how are we looking now? Martins will keep his place. Then we'll bring Mkhitaryan back in for the league. I think that's about it, isn't it, really? I think for now, yeah. I think that's what we really want to change for now. We've got Schweinsteiger, Rooney. We've got players at the back here that we can use, but from it stops already Cancelo, the players that I want. All these other players are actually on the transfer list. Apart from Michael Carrick, who's due to retire anyway. But I think I'll leave it like this. I'll actually bring in Tielemans in place of De Hood. I think that's the best bet. And I think that's a pretty decent team to go forward and take on Chesterfield, was it? Is it Chesterfield? We'll soon find out. It is Chesterfield, yeah, in the League Cup. This is the second round we're in, which is round 3. I don't know how many rounds there are in the League Cup, to tell the truth, but hopefully this won't be our last. Let's get straight into the game, and as always, I'll show you the goals as we go through. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of them. So here we go. We struggled in the last round of the League Cup. It took a penalty won by Ibrahimovic, who had to come on as a substitute to get us through. Hopefully the second round will be a bit more convincing for us. We need to get some good results. Of recent, we've not been fantastic in the league. 2 losses and a draw in our last 3 games isn't very good, is it, really? Mbappe into Rashford. Finds Kovalenko. Finds Rashford again. Have a shot. Why not? Rashford with a shot. Oh, just gone wide. It's tipped wide, actually. It's going to be a corner. Martins to play the ball in. It's gone deep. Comes back to Grimaldo. I'll let you'd wait all that time to bloody raise the offside flag. That's so annoying when it does that. Shea. Oh, what on earth is going on? I can't defend at all. Right. Lafont now to Oxford, who plays it across there to Hernandez. Forward to Tielemans. Mbappe into Kovalenko. Nice ball round the back to Gelson Martins. Cuts inside. Can't quite get his shot away, but Rashford gets the ball back. Tried to get the Kovalenko. Nice little touch there by the defender. Blocks it off. And there's a lot of attacks here. We need to get this goal. That's the thing. Grimaldo into Mbappe. Kovalenko makes a nice little turn. Out to Martins. Into Rashford. Sees the ball out wide to Mbappe, who's got a bit of space now. Plays it into the middle. Got to be. Tielemans scores. Didn't want to take any risks there. Played the tramp goal. That's how they call it in FIFA, isn't it? A tramp goal. Played it across the middle. Nice bit of play. And that's Yuri Tielemans' first goal, I believe. Nice bit of play. You see, the defender was out of it, slid in. And Mbappe had a chance to just play it across the middle. And Tielemans into the empty net makes it 1-0. And that's going to be the first time in quite some time I've actually taken the lead in a match, I think. Not since the Europa League game. Well, I think the Europa League game is the only game recently we've taken the lead in a match. We need to turn things around, really. Our form in the last couple of episodes has been terrible. So a good few games here could really turn things around for us in this return to glory. But 1-0 against Chesterfield here in the League Cup. It's going well. Let's see if we can make it better. Fosu Mensah now. Into Gelson. Sees the run of Rashford. Can he get away from his marker? He does. Can he score, though? No. No. Yes. No. Yes, he does. He finally gets it in, Rashford. I thought I took him a little bit too wide, tell the truth. And a bit too close, but did manage to get a bit of luck. And we managed to hook it into the back of the net. So a decent little goal there, actually. Quite a good little goal. And that makes it 2-0. Get a little bit more comfortable here in the League Cup. Marcus Rashford's second goal in the Cup. He could dominate this competition. This is going to be very much Rashford's competition, I think. Fosu Mensah out wide to Lotin. In to Kovalenko. Back to Lotin. Hits it. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, Mbappe Lotin. I'm probably butchering your name completely. But there we go. What a great goal. His first goal for us, I think. My memory serves me right, and it was a cracker. I thought, why not just have a shot here? Why not just have a go? And he did. And my word, tightest of tightest angles, clipping the post and going to the other side of the goal. That's going to really give him a nice boost in confidence. That, oh, lovely goal. Lovely, lovely goal. And Mbappe Lotin gets his first one. It makes it 3-0 to us. So, maybe not. Oh, nearly. Oh, a better first touch then. We could have been in. Going to get another short free kick towards the end. Kovalenko. It's a terrible ball. Terrible pass. And there is a full-time whistle. 3-0 victory. I'm pretty happy with that. It puts us through to the next round of the League Cup. And a good chance for some of our youngsters to show us what they can do as well. Goals from Yuri Tielemans, Marcus Rashford and Lotin. First goal for Lotin. Let's have a look at the stats. Lotin got man the match at 9.6. Lovely. Bunwell got an 8.4. Tielemans 8.6. Rashford 8.7. Kovalenko 8.4. Martins 8.3. Everyone did really well, actually. I'm happy with that result. Very happy with that result. And the performance. Now, hopefully we can continue this good form into the Premiership. That's where we're struggling at the moment. We're struggling in the Premiership. It'd be nice if some of the bigger teams got knocked out of this. Forest versus Leicester at 90 minutes, 2-2. It'd be nice if Forest got knocked out of that. Spurs, sorry. I'm reading like 5 lines at once. Our next game is actually against Leicester in the league. I've been offered the Uruguay job. We're not going to get involved in that. Fosu Mensah's happy because he got to play that game. Let's have a quick look, actually, while we've got a chance. Let's have a quick look at our squad report. So, Lafont has not moved at all. Bunwell's not gone up. Hernandez hasn't gone up. Oxford hasn't gone up. Grimaldo hasn't. Fosu Mensah's gone up by 1 stat point so far. Tielemans is the same. Kovalenko's the same. Martins has gone up by 1 skill point. Rashford's gone up by 2. Lotin's gone up by 1. Marshall's gone up by 1. Smalling's gone up by 1. Bailey's gone up by 1. Asensio's gone up by 1. Wilson's up by 1 as well. Lingard's up by 1. Twanzabi's up by 1. We haven't even played him yet. So we've had a bit of improvement from a lot of our players so far, which is good. Considering we're not really that far into the game yet either, are we? Januzaj is in bad form. I don't know if Januzaj is... I think he's probably got good future on this game. Pereira's a left winger as well. That's annoying, isn't it? I don't think it tells if they've gone up at all. So we've got a few players going up stat-wise, which is good to see. Nothing we need to look at the moment, is there? No, we just got this game against Leicester. So let's change our squad ready for a Premiership game. So De Gea back in goal, because I forgot about that last time. Smalling, because it's against the champions, I'm going to bring in a stronger side, I think. Strongest side I can, but I think Bailey's going to actually be alongside Smalling now, because I quite like Bailey. We are going to bring in Mkhitaryan back for Martins. Fosu Mensah off for Paul Pogba. Luke Shaw comes in place of Grimaldo. And we're going to go Cancelo, who I absolutely love on this game, in place of Bunwell. Kovalenko comes off, and we're going to play Juan Mata there. Marshall comes in on the left. Ibra up front. Is there anyone else we normally play? I'm going to play Asensio in that position there. It's a bit deeper than he normally likes to play, but it means we can play them both on the pitch at the same time. So let's just sort the bench out. Make sure we've got our strongest possible players on there. Jimenez on there as well in place of Hernandez. I think I'm happy with that. But now, so we've got De Gea, Shaw, Bailey, Smalling, Cancelo, Asensio, Pogba, Mata, Marshall, Ibra, Mkhitaryan. That's the team we're going to be going for against Leicester, which hopefully shouldn't be too difficult. We need a win. We've not won in the league in 3 games, and we're currently 14th with 5 points from 5. We need this victory. So hopefully next time I see you, it's going to be with a goal at home to Leicester. Forward to Mkhitaryan. Ibra out to Mkhitaryan. Have a shot, why not? Have a shot, always put it wide, that's why not. Into Asensio. Cross to Juan Mata. Sees the movement of Paul Pogba. Sees the movement there of Henrik Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan off the bar! Damn it. Almost got his first goal. Valencia plays it out wide to Amati. And Leicester continue the attack now on Musa. Sancho is there again. Oh no, he's giving it away to Slimani. Oh. I do this to myself half the time. I really do. Look at that. I got the ball back and tried to clear it and played it straight to their striker, and Slimani made easy work of putting that in the back of the net. I seriously apologise for everyone out there watching, because I am crap at this. I am absolutely crap. Here we go. We've got to get back into another game now. 1-0 down. Mata. Across to Pogba. Ibra. Into Pogba, but Morgan is there to whack it clear. Corner once again. Penalty. He's given a penalty. I don't know what he's giving it for, but I'm not going to moan. We got the penalty. We've got a penalty. What's it for, though? We're going to get to see a replay of it? There's the fans. Where's the replay of the penalty? Is it a handball? Was it grabbing in the box? I haven't got a clue what it was. We're not going to see, apparently. It's Ibrahimovic to take the penalty. The last penalty we had, we missed. Ibra doesn't miss. 1-1. Excellent. We needed that. We need a win in this game. We need to turn our fortunes around in this league. We've not won in 3 Premiership games. We need this one. From 1-0 down, we have equalised before half-time through a Zlatan Ibrahimovic penalty. It's not the prettiest way. It's not the most flourish way. We're back in it nonetheless. His second goal in the Premiership for Ibrahimovic. I'm hoping for a lot more this year, though. Smalling plays it out. Marshall's going to get there. He is. Luke Shaw now. Forward to Mata. Back to Pogba. Pogba into Ibrahimovic. We're struggling to get through their midfield at the moment. They seem to have changed tactically, and they're really getting us, aren't they? Ibrahimovic into Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan sees the movement of Mata. Mata's in. Mata scored. What a goal! I can't believe he just pulled that off. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up, and Juan Mata's there with a goal. Great ball by Mkhitaryan. I don't know how he spotted that. And Mata purposely just slices it with the outside of his boot to play it past Kasper Schmeichel into the back of the net, and we are leading 2-1 here at Old Trafford. A match we really are desperate for a victory, and really desperate for a victory. Oh, 2-1. Call it now. We're leading 2-1. Ibra out wide to Anthony Martial. Into Ibrahimovic. Back to Asensio. Forward into Pogba. Pogba sees the movement. It's Juan Mata in again. And Juan Mata scores again. Juan Mata really dominating this game for us now and makes it 3-1. From 1-0 down, we've come back to lead 3-1. I left it a little bit late to take that shot, but Mata still manages to pull it off with a little slide in. Nice. 3-1. Going to get a win in the league for the first time in 4 games. Into Drinkwater. Good tackle. Now Pogba forward. Ibra tried to play it straight out wide to Marshall. He got blocked up, and Pogba again tackles the ball. Mata now sees the movement, and Marshall's going to be 1-on-1 here with the goalkeeper. Marshall can't make it. Does make it. 4-1. Anthony Marshall gets his goal from left midfield. Hoping for more of them this season, just drifting in from the outside, and I think Leicester, the last few minutes, have really gone all-out attack, and you can see that by just how aggressive they have gone. That was a finesse shot, and it seemed to play it straight at the keeper, but luckily we got a second opportunity and managed to poke it into the open net to make it 4-1. So getting a goal difference up in this game as well, which is good, and hopefully showing all the other teams in the Premiership that we do mean business. It's been a rocky start, but Man United seasons are normally a rocky start, aren't they? They always have a rocky start, and then they start to come into form around about November, December time. And that's what we seem to be doing here. Then again, it's just one game. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just one game. We need to continue this form. Nice big clearance. It's going to go all the way to Kasper Schmeichel now. And there's the full-time whistle. From 1-0 down, we've come back and won this game 4-1. And I'm going to say it wasn't easy. I tell you what, Slimani and Musa, there's the pace of those two guys up front really struggled. But we did manage to pull it off in the end. And I think we deserved it with our first half work. Oh, look at that, look. 17, 24, 32, Kasper Schmeichel save. Those are all highlights. If we look now at the match stats, 13 shots, 11 on target. We deserved our win. Let's have a look at the ratings. Mata, of course, a 9.5. Mkhitaryan on a 9. Pogba on a 9. Marshall, 8.7. It was a pretty good game all round, wasn't it, really? Pretty good game all round. I'm happy with that result. As you can hear, as I've got happier. I was only telling you, like, at half-time how bad I am at this game. Then we came back and won it 4-1. So I'm not saying I'm good at it, but I'm hopefully gonna prove to you guys that I'm not awful. Right. So we're now in the Europa League now, and we can do a bit more training, which is good. We want to try and keep training the players that we're not really using that much to continue to get them better, don't we? Really. So should we go for a bit of speed dribbling on you? We don't want to give you anything too difficult because you won't pass it and it'll be a bit pointless. Kovalenko, you're on the brink of 76. So if we can give you something that'll get you up. Let's go for a bit of beat your man. That'd be nice to get you up a little bit there. Centre backs. Twanzebe is supposed to have quite a good potential as well. I think it's only a 60 though, to tell the truth. So we'll probably leave him to be Bailey. Well, let's do some more Bailey because we can get him up to a decent level this season, I reckon. And he is a cracking player. I really like Bailey. And again, of course, we want to try and get our right backs Cancelo up to an 80, which would be great. Let's do a bit of... It doesn't matter either way, it's both the same, isn't it? I might actually double Cancelo up this week. I really want to get him up to an 80. So doubling him up might be a good idea. Let's do a bit of beat your man as well. So let's simulate all of those and hopefully we'll get some good results and hopefully boost some of these players up. Boom. Bailey got an A. Lovely. So Bailey's slide tackle's gone up. I think he was the only one who got any boosts, really. But it's pretty good. Everyone did well. Let's continue on. Juan Mata's relieved because he got a game. We'll score some goals anyway. There we go. All the way forward now to our game against Storm's Grunt, whatever it is, in the Europa League. Mata is happy. No, you're gonna be in our team, Matthew. 84 rated. We're not gonna get rid of you yet. Asensio is gonna catch you up at some point. Don't get me wrong, but with the moment we're gonna keep a hold of you for as you are. So look at the calendar. We want to plan for our next game. We've got Storm's Grunt now on the Thursday, and we have Stoke on the Monday. So it's not too bad. We can afford to play a couple more of our bigger names, but we're going to change a few players. I think we'll bring Rashford back in and to continue his work building up. Anyone else who want to play? Let's bring in Fosu Mensah in place of Pogba. Let's rest Pogba for this game, and let's bring in Dahoud as well. Actually, I'm not played Dahoud for a couple of games. Jimenez in place of Smalling. Semedo, you can come back in place of Cancelo. There's me saying I wasn't going to change much, and then all of a sudden I ended up changing the entire team. Grimaldo, you can come in at left back as well for Luke Shaw. There we go. Made a few changes. Should still be a pretty strong team though, and it should hopefully be another walkover. It'd be good for us in the Europa League. We want to try and get through this as quickly as we possibly can. We're currently, both us and Stom's Godset, if that's how you pronounce it, both won our first game. So if we can beat them now, it will give us a clear 3-point margin at the top, and well, 3-point margin to not be in the groups. 3-point margin in the qualification zone. That's the words I'm looking for. An interesting game, this. Should be an easy one again, hopefully. Never know though. No freaking way. No way! They just scored straight away. There's me just saying, here we go. This should be an easy one. They bloody go and score straight. Ah! This bloody game. Why can't I do anything? I can't defend. That's my problem. I just can't defend. Look at me running around him in circles. That is poor. I've got to get better at this. I've got to get better. But the only way is going to be practice. 1-0 down. Is that Morten Gamst Pedersen? I bet it's not Morten Gamst Pedersen. He was retired years ago. But right, we're going to get back in this. Matter. Out wide to Anthony Marshall. Who's outnumbered. But not outplayed. De Hood. Into Rashford. Into Mata, who's on great form and scores again. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Juan Mata, 3 goals in 2 games for him now. That is what we needed. Straight back in the game. Conceded on 2 minutes. Got one back on 12. Finally, we get a decent shot off as well. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We're back in. We can turn this around now and we're gonna get the win here, surely. 1-1. Right, get that ball. Come on, get the ball and get in the counter-attack. There we go. De Hood, forward. To Juan Mata. Forward. To Marcus Rashford. Forward to Anthony Marshall. The defender's committed. Marshall can't score. Outstrength Ronaldo. Pedersen. Ball in. Samido's there. Oh, come on, De Gea. What a back pass. De Gea plays a quick ball out. Marshall. De Hood. Rashford now cuts it back in. Mata creates some space. Even more space created for Mkhitaryan. There's the finish. Henrik Mkhitaryan from the right-hand side makes it 2-1. And I feel that might be his first goal for us as well, you know. Space all opened up for Mkhitaryan. Then that little finesse shot into the far corner makes it 2-1. And again, we've come from behind, but we've turned this game around. And I'm sure that is Mkhitaryan's first goal, you know. I'm sure it is. We'll go through the stats at some point. Bugger. Mkhitaryan's corner. Is that penalty? He's given a penalty again. I don't know how we're getting these penalties from corners, but I'm not going to complain. We've got another one. It doesn't show a replay, so I don't even know what it's for. I'm assuming it's going to be for holding in the penalty area. That's the only thing I can imagine it's going to be. It's going to be Juan Mata to take it. Looking to get his 4th goal in 2 games. How's our penalties going to be today? Oh, he saved it. What a bugger. What a bugger. Right, this time plays a longer one. Marshall. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. Oh, God. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you after that. Probably recording 7 episodes of this one after the other on the first night of starting to do this is probably a little bit too much, and I've getting a bit tired, and I played a stupid goal kick right to their striker. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at myself. I'm about as annoyed as you are looking at me now, shouting obscenities at the screen. But at least we won our first game, so we're still on 4 points in the league. Ah, there we go. Look, so we're now up to 8th in the Premiership as well. We're going to play another Premiership game at the end of this episode. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take by the time I cut it all down. So I'm going to try and play 4 games in this one. And hopefully that will get us through the season a little bit quicker, because I really want to get through this. Great work. We just want to thank you for your helping hand in reaching the club's brand exposure goals. We set out to accomplish 170 million shirt sales this season, and we couldn't have done it without you. There we go. We've achieved one of our targets already. Great. Youth squad updates. That's what we want to see. Right. So Goncalo Brito now is up to a 55. Was he 55 before? Potential 74 to 94. So that's gone up. Sam Murphy, potential 75 to 94. That's gone up a little bit, I think. And Helder Bastos, 79 to 94. So he is definitely going to be a good player. We're looking at, unless we're really unlucky, we're looking at a player who's going to be at least 80 to 94. So he'll definitely be one we bring up, I think. These two, we just need to wait and see how these potentials build up. And in this case, maybe the overall as well. Maybe if we wait till the end of the season. Because I know what FIFA 16 was like. At the end of the season, all the youth players got a slight kick in skills for the next season. So hopefully if we leave these guys in there, we'll get a bit of a kick up to the next bit up. But he's 63, so he's not too bad actually. We can probably get him up quite quickly with training as well. Be able to get him up quite quickly. And players leaving on international duty, quite a lot of them. Wow, we've got quite a lot of Portuguese players. No, I'd say we've got quite a lot. We've got 2. So Ibrahimovic is still playing for Sweden on this game. They've not made him retired. We could do a bit more training now, actually, talking about it. Rashford is getting up to 79 on his own, really. Like I said, I want to try and really train the players that are not getting much chance to play games. That's the ones we really want to train. So we'll do a bit of speed dribbling for Lottin. Midfielders. Let's give a bit of Tielemans, because he's pretty close to getting up to 79, actually, isn't he? He doesn't play a lot of games for us. It'd be nice to get him up to 78, sorry. It'd be nice to get him up there. Fosu Mensah has just recently played a game, but if we can get him up again, that'd be great. 2-on-2 defending. Just a bit of 2-on-2 defending for him. Centre backs. Oxford's nearly up to a 67. Hernandez. I think I want to help get Bailey and Jimenez up on the defender-wise. I know I keep saying I want to try and spend these training on players that aren't playing very often, but I think the decision of how bad I am at my defending, I think it's more than wise to continue to build upon. Not Grimaldo. Cancelo. He's 80 now. There we go. He's up to an 80 now. Good. He's up to an 80 and we can hopefully get him further up now. That's very good. I'm happy to get him up to an 80. So we'll simulate all of those. Hopefully we're going to get a nice little boost from someone or other. Decent results all round. Lottin got a little bit extra. His dribbling went up to 79. So let's put him up a little bit. And I'm sure as time goes up, we're going to get a lot more of these players higher up. Let's whiz forward. So Cancelo's now actually worth 16 million. He's got a 33% price increase so far. And he's gone up 1 stat point. So we've got a game against Stoke. What are we going to change team-wise? I'm thinking we bring in Ibrahimovic again. And I'm going to bring in Memphis Depay in place of Marshall. You know what? I'm actually going to play them both. I'm going to play Marshall out on the right. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to play both Marshall and Memphis Depay. We're going to bring Asensio back. No, we're going to leave Mata in because Mata's on really good form at the moment, aren't we? But Pogba's going to come back in, of course. Can't leave Pogba out there. He's 89 now. He's gone up a stat point as well. And then Asensio can play in place of Dahoud. And we will also bring Luke Shaw back in. And we will bring back in Cancelo as well. He's now an 80 rated right back, which is good. Buñuel's gone up to a 71 as well. Where is Cancelo? Is he on the bench? He is, there he is. There we go. So this should be a good team now to play against Stoke. We're gonna play this match as well in this episode. There'll be 4 matches in this episode. Hopefully that'll won't be too much. So far now we've had 2 wins and a draw in this one. I'd really love to finish it off with another win. Another win would take us up to at least 7th by the looks of it. Above Spurs and Everton, so that'd be a good one to do. So let's get into this game against Stoke. Back into Marshall, forward into Cancelo, who has once again got himself in a dangerous position. Good ball in. Oh, can't get anyone there to get it on the head though. Ibra's going to head this back in. Memphis. Oh, Memphis, get in. Early goal for Manchester United. It is Memphis Depay with a goal. Shows how realistic this game is, doesn't it? Memphis Depay scores a goal for Manchester United. Thanks to a bit of strong work there by Ibra. Heads it in, and Memphis, 1 touch, 1 shot. In space. That's the bonus of having Ibrahimovic. You can have Rashford for the pace up front, or you can have the strength of Ibrahimovic. Either way, you play 2 completely different style of games. And Memphis Depay has really gained from that. Lucky I brought him back into the squad today, then, eh? 2nd Premier League goal for Memphis Depay. And we lead 1-0 after 7 minutes. Shaw. Mata. Into Ibrahimovic. Marshall. Plays it back and it's been cut out by Bojan. I'll take half time now, ref, if you're giving that away. Nope, leave it. Don't blow the whistle yet, ref. As Asensio plays it through to Juan Mata. Into Ibrahimovic. Saved by Butland. Apparently he is very, very good on this game. Kiri. I didn't even press the tackle button. I did not even press the tackle button then. If they score from this free kick, I'm not going to be impressed. Because I didn't even press the tackle button. Good, they're not going to score from it. Memphis plays it out. 3 minutes of time added on. Can we just hold on to this lead? Or can we improve on it? Juan Mata. Oh. No luck in this game at all. There we go. There's the full-time whistle. Oh my god. I never thought that was going to come, that full-time whistle. A 1-0 victory. Nice. That's 2 Premier League games in this episode. And 2 victories. Also a win in the League Cup. And we threw away a win in the Europa League. But at least we've really started to turn our form around now. This game was very frustrating because it almost seemed like the odds were against us. Every single ball that was loose bounced to one of their players. Like towards the end, I probably would have cut this out though. But towards the end, both Pogba and Asensio ran into each other. And the ball bounced off Pogba, then bounced off Asensio, then landed right at the feet of the Stoke striker who was 1-1 with the keeper. Thankfully, De Gea was there to block it off. So ratings-wise, Ibrahimovic was the man of the match with an 8.5. Apart from that, Luke Shaw did well. Depay did well, obviously scored the goal. Jimenez and Bailey did well as always. Marshall was a little bit out of it, but then again, he's probably playing out of position, which is probably why. It's probably my fault, isn't it? So we'll go back and we'll have a look at the league table, and we'll have a quick look at some other little bits and bobs before we finish this episode. Leicester beat Southampton, Middlesbrough won as well by the looks of it. Cut that out. So here we are. So Premier League table now. We're into the top of the table. We are 6th, which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. We're 1 point away from the Europa League. We are 3 points away from Man City, who are in 4th. That's a pretty realistic league, isn't it, actually? Leicester are 2nd, even though we beat them 4-1. Wow. It's the goals against. That's what's doing us in, is the goals against. We're scoring enough goals. Liverpool are 19th. Holy crap. Liverpool are 19th. Spurs are 9th. West Ham are 8th. So at least we're better than Liverpool. We're 6 points higher up than Liverpool. We've got to play them soon as well, I think. Let's have a quick look at the calendar and see what matches we're going to have next episode. Next episode is going to be... it's going to be Liverpool's our next match. Liverpool, Payawak, Chelsea and Millwall. We'll probably do 4 games again next episode. I think that seemed to work quite well, I think. Once it's all cut down. Because I've just played a 6-minute-and-a-half game, but once I've cut that down, all you've watched is 1 goal. So I think it'd be absolutely fine to play 4 games next episode, maybe even 5, depending on how... I'll cut this episode down and see how it goes, and if there's enough time, I might play all 5 of these games in the next episode. 3 Premier League games, 1 Europa League, 1 League Cup. We're looking pretty good then. I'm pretty happy with how things are going so far. Should we skip forward a little bit of time? Not that it makes any difference, but we've got Mexico international job offer. I'm going to call it there. It's bloody late and I want to go to bed, tell the truth, which has probably not really helped my FIFA play, but there you go. So yeah, as always, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do hit that like button. Let me know that you've enjoyed the turnaround in form, which we definitely needed there, didn't we? We're back in it now. The Europa League draw was my fault. I completely threw away a 2-1 lead with a stupid goal kick. But apart from that, 3 wins out of the other 3 games. So I'm pretty happy with that. Ibrahimovic is now 8th in the top goal scoring charts. I can't believe Aguero's 2nd with 3 goals, and all 3 of those goals were against us. That's annoying, isn't it? Really annoying. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode, like I said, then please do hit that like button. I got distracted there for a second. And of course, if you are new around here and you'd like to see some more, then please hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you very, very soon.